Hello guys, welcome back to Medico Days. So today I've come up with some important information, so I'll be explaining it in detail. But before I move into the details of my video, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube, Telegram and Instagram accounts for more updated content. So this video is about the major mistakes to avoid in Neetpg preparation, and mainly for 2025 Neetpg preparation, as it is the most upcoming one right now. So the first thing is believing that you can't crack it. This is the biggest mistake. You have to believe in yourself, even if it is 3 months or 2 months or whatever. Even if it's 1 month, you should believe in yourself that you can crack it. Only then you can put your maximum effort. So you should believe that you can crack it. Only then you can actually get at least a decent rank. So if you believe that you can't crack it, then you are already failed. There's no point in studying. There's no point in giving the exam. Now, the second thing is consistency is the key. So sometimes the Neetpg exam of 2025 might get preponed. Sometimes it might get postponed, or it might get postponed 2 to 3 times, or whatever comes in the future. We don't know. So we need to be consistent until the last day. Whatever happens, let it happen. Just be consistent. Do the same things again and again, and continue maintain that momentum till the last moment. So what is mainly important for this is to follow a timetable. Try to follow your timetable. It's always difficult to follow a timetable, but try your maximum to follow that timetable, because timetables is something which will make you achieve what you want. But it's easy to create a timetable, but following a timetable is difficult, guys. You have to try. You have to have that much inner strength. You need to really wish for your PG. Only then you will be able to follow that timetable. So keep it going until the last moment. Only then you can have the success. If you go down in between, whatever happens, if you just let yourself down, a lot of people will be coming up. So you need to keep going until the last moment. That is something which is very very important. And next thing is, don't fall prey for multiple resources. So if you open YouTube, you will get multiple resources. So and you will get paid platforms, and different toppers will be giving different opinions about how they used each app. Many of them might be paid promotions, many of them may not be paid promotions, but you don't know. But we are all unique individuals, so we don't know what exactly matches for us. So something which matched for another person may not be great, or may not be matching for us. So we need to know that. So the main important thing is follow one source. If you're taking marrow, try to go with marrow. For a normal person, try to, if you're taking marrow, then go with that. If you're going with cerebellum, go with that. If you're going with prep ladder, go with that. Just don't mix up the resources. And some teachers are exceptionally good, and they might be in certain platforms, and if you find them as good, you can here try their 1 or 2 videos. And if you find them as good, then that particular subject you can do from them. Otherwise, don't mix multiple resources, so you will get confused in the end. Even if you want to refer, you may not be knowing where did I use. If you're studying one subject from like 5 6 teachers, you may not be knowing who told you what. So that creates a lot of confusion in the end, so don't go for that. Next thing is, never neglect the PYQs over the PYTs, because this is the bread and butter. You must be thorough with all the PYQs. And PYQs, at least you need to go through all the PYQs of Neetpg and FMG, because the board is same. So you need to go through all the PYQs at least 3 rounds of both the exams, and you need to go through the explanation as well, because that will come as a potential, that there is a chance that that will come as a potential question in the next exam. So recently Neetpg 2024 was quite a tricky exam, especially the afternoon shift was a tricky exam mentioned by a lot of candidates. So in that case, what you can get is, you need to have an idea about the explanation as well. So a lot of questions which came had come from the explanation part of Neetpg. Explanations which are provided in apps this time. So go through that very carefully, and until and unless you have completed your PYQs and PYTs, don't take up other topics. These are the most important ones. Do it first and then go for the other things. Next is MCQ practice. So you need to have the time management, which is very much needed for Neetpg exam. Even if you know a lot of things, but you are not able to complete it in the right time, then there's no use, because Neetpg is all a time based game. So you have to be proper in that sense also. So one of the best things which you can do is to practice custom modules daily, you can take around 50 questions and you can put a timer of 50 minutes. And later on, when you do 50 questions, put a timer next to you around 40 minutes, so that you will be doing around 10 questions extra. Like if you're taking 50 minutes and 50 questions, that will be both 50-50. But if you're taking 50 questions and if you're putting 40 minutes, then your consistency, the way you think and the way you make guesses and the way you approach an exam or a question, all this things will start to change. But initially go with the same thing, like go with 50 questions in 50 minutes, but later on increase the number of questions and start decreasing the time little bit, so that it'll be okay for you. But try to do it according to your convenience and later make adjustments. But do custom modules daily, guys. And while doing custom modules, also use the tags like recent neat and recent fmg. Also, don't forget to use one important other tag while doing custom modules, which is image based questions. Image based questions, they come up a lot. Recently this Neetpg had around 70% of the paper was image based. So image based questions are coming up a lot nowadays, guys. One liners are decreasing. The Neetpg 2024, the afternoon shift and the morning shift also, I guess the questions were mostly very lengthy, but they had few important keywords here and there, which the smart students, which the ones who were having this ability, by doing a lot of questions, they were able to find out that keywords and answer the questions. The questions with that minor keyword, that small keyword, they made it so elaborate, so that many of the students were not able to understand what was coming up. So this can be tackled up only by enough MCQ practice. So you need to do this, do custom modules daily, don't forget to do that. Next is never delay your GT till your first read is over. You have to give at least one GT every week. You need to analyze how you are going. You might be, if you think that you will complete your first read, then you will be delaying a lot until the moment when you give your first GT. After your first read, you will be realizing where you are standing right now, and then it might be sometimes it might be a very shocking thing for you. You may not be up to what you have thought you might have reached, but you might be lacking behind. So every time give a GT, because GT makes you have enough MCQ practice, makes you come across the PYQs and the PYTs, and also GT makes you in better time management. So all these things, GT is something very important. You should give at least one GT in a week. It is a must. From the beginning, it is a must. And GT is the most important thing of even before the preparation of Neetpg. The first thing that you need to do is to give a GT. You need to know what is your baseline. You need to know where you're standing. Only then you can build upon that. So never delay your GT. First thing in your Neetpg preparation is to go and give a GT. If you are starting now, go and give a GT, know where you stand, and then take up the weakest subject and learn from that. Do the PYQs, PYTs and PYQs of that, practice MCQs, image-based questions there, and then go back to the next second weakest subject and do that. And like this, you keep on improving. So GTs are they are miracles. Don't forget to keep them. Don't keep them delaying. You might score less, that is okay, but keep on giving your GTs at least once in a week and try to improve it, guys. Your goal should be at least, it should be the weakest subject of this time should not be the weakest subject again in the next exam. That should be your goal. So next thing is, don't forget to bookmark or create your 20th notebook and read it every day. So you need to create either you can create your 20th notebook, which is the most ideal one. When you see a question, you can just note down the tables or the graphs or the important things in a small notebook, and then don't forget to read it on the same day itself. And every day you need to just read few pages of this 20th notebook just before you go to sleep, so that it will get imprinted in your mind and you will remember it when on the day of exam. So at least you need to have 3 rounds of your 20th notebook, and every day while going to sleep, just before you sleep, try to read this 20th notebook. Just flip through the pages. You can use color pens and attractive ways of writing and stuffs, so that you will have more focus on the things which you keep forgetting, and engage with your 20th notebook, because that is the one which you will be studying on the day just previous to the exam. So the last 2 to 3 days should be fully 20th notebook. It should have all the important things, all the volatile information in that. And the next thing is avoid all kinds of distraction until the last day, be it from your parents, be it from your friends, be it from any other social platforms or whatever it is. It is okay, just ignore it and move on. And if you're having distractions, try to solve it. Just if you're not able to study at your home, go to a library. If you're not able to what if you're not able to keep focus, maybe you are addicted to watching phone or using social media, just try to keep it away. Maybe give it to your mom or someone and ask them to keep your phone or laptop, and then you can study. So do make an analysis of what are your distractions and try to overcome them yourself, because distractions pull you down. You need to have that real fire in yourself about cracking this Neetpg and avoid all kinds of distractions until the last day. After Neetpg, anyway, you'll get some time before the counseling, and so you will have enough time to enjoy your things. You can do all things that you wanted to do. You can do it in that time, and if you have a good rank, then you will be happily doing all these things that time. So avoid distractions right now, guys. So these are the things which I want to say. These are some of the mistakes which people make in Neetpg preparation. Don't fall a prey for it. So that's it, guys. I hope I was able to convey a good message. Until I come back with my new video, stay tuned. Till then, bye.